Hi guys, today I would like to talk about potty training. Potty training is very easy to train, at the same time very hard to train if you don't know what to do. So I'll try to explain. I'll bring out some facts. First, I would like to look into how a female dog raises its puppies. In a natural situation, the dog will just dig a hole somewhere sheltered, and he's going to give birth to the puppies there. Why is it so? That's so because dogs are den animals. They are denning animals, as in they prefer a small space to be sleeping, and at the same time, that's where they give birth. Again, there is something I would like to point out for those who have seen a mother dog raising its puppies. When the puppy is around three weeks, at that time they'll start taking solid food. And one thing I've noted is that immediately they eat, they want to poop. And what they do is that they move away from the den and they do the pooping outside the den. So what does that teach you? That these animals, they don't like making their den dirty. What we can learn from that is that if we can control the environment, we can train potty training very easily. So my point is, once you control the environment, you be able to teach potty training very easily. So how do you control the environment? Once you get a puppy or a big dog for that matter, who has not been house trained, the first thing I suggest is that you get a crate, and that's where the dog will be sleeping. So anytime you're not around, the dog is supposed to be in the crate. So what happens is that anytime you take the dog out, and that will be frequently, let's say after 3 or 4 hours, you take the puppy or the dog out, and then you release the dog, and then you take it to the designated place you want it to be doing its business. So again, there's a lot of responsibility from your side, because if you keep it too long, obviously you're going to do the business inside the crate out of no option. Yeah, no matter if you want to do it, but you are provided no other option, so it's going to do it in the crate. I'm not suggesting that you be keeping the dog or the puppy inside the crate all the time. No, that's not what I'm suggesting. Mine is that anytime you take the dog out of the crate, straight away to the designated place, and automatically is going to do its thing there. It's going to finish its business there. So what happens with many people is that they just let loose their puppy or their dog inside the house. That means the dog has very big environment, and instinctively is going to create somewhere where it will be doing its business. And once it starts doing that, next time, because of that smell, is surely going to do it there. So you have a problem. Anytime you have the dog doing its business inside the house, that smell will make it do it again and again and again. So we are just trying to avoid a situation whereby we have the puppy or the dog doing it inside the house. So your house is not supposed to have even the slightest smell of dog urine or dog poop. So that's why I'm suggesting the crate is just there to make sure that immediately you have created enough time, you know already you want to go for potty. So immediately I take the puppy out of the crate, I'm just going to release the puppy and straight away to where I'm supposed to do the potty. And then again, that designated place will start having that smell. The smell of poop obviously will be there, the smell of urine, and that will be there to stimulate. Anytime you take the dog there, naturally you'll be stimulated to do the potty there. And then immediately now you can take the dog back to the house, you can let it play knowing that it doesn't have any poop or pee. You can, at the same time, you also need to be very vigilant, because what actually happens is that when the dog want to poop, their sign is going to give. Obviously, you're going to assume the squatting position. Sometimes you're going to go around. So you're supposed to be there on the lookout for those signs. So if you see that sign again, you're supposed to take the dog immediately to the designated place it's supposed to poop. So I think if you can control the environment, that's all you need to do house training or potty training.